go. Super late models here at Eldora Speedway. Super duper late models racing the turns 1 and 2. They're looking pretty good so far. Can we complete it through the middle with 3 and 4? Hey, Jason Bice, thank you for the awesome follow. Welcome to the channel. 2 out of 50, and we do complete lap number 1 for the super late models. Look out, Ethan, all over the back of the 88 machine. Good save by him as he was in that black and number 32 machine in the middle of turns 1 and 2. Great save as these super late models are all crossed up. Corey Jefferson in the 57J has to go for the tail end of the field as these guys are stacking them up in 1 and 2. Good start here for the super late models here on Iracing. As it's all going to be Kyle Brennan out in front. Here come Bradley Poonham in the 212 machine. I hear he's working for, oh man, who's in the 32, the smooth operator. I can't remember his name off the top of my head right now at this time. I don't like the guy very often, but hey, you know what? Guys, we're ready to go. Is this Kyle Brennan is still going to be the leader this time? It's going to be the 212 of Bradley Poonham still going to be in that second spot. Interesting, they're down on the bottom shelf early as Josiah Johnson is going to try to get the momentum built up. It's going to be Josiah Johnson on the outside of the speedway. Johnson going to take third away from Nolan Patrick and blow the doors off of him as he's going to continue to work to the outside. Meanwhile, Bradley Poonham to the inside with Kyle Brennan, number 39. They'll battle door to door here at Eldora. Side job in the middle of 3 and 4. It'll be Bradley Poonham going to get it done. He does. New leader of the line at lap number 7 of Bradley Poonham. After that, it's going to be the 39 of Kyle Brennan. Josiah Johnson with the momentum. I mean, he is flying around that racetrack, using that extra horsepower for some extra speed as Poonham's going to go to the outside. They'll go door to door in turn 1 and 2. Kyle Brennan in the 39. He'll get to the inside. Old Johnson in the wall. Johnson in the wall again. That's going to allow Brennan to battle back to the inside as Poonham rolls the middle in 3 and 4. 8 out of 50 for the Super Late Models here at Eldora Speedway. As Kyle Brennan continues to work to the bottom, Johnson struggling off the exit of turn number 2. He's got to continue to hit the brake pedal to avoid putting that right front into the wall as Poonham still leads, 40 to go. Still a pretty good show for the super late models. Bradley Poonham able to roll the middle with that extra horsepower in turn 1 and 2 and make it work. Johnson still banging the right rear quarter panel off the wall. It doesn't seem to be working out too well for him as he holds on to the second spot. Kyle Brennan at 39, going to see what Poonham was able to hold on to because here comes Nolan Patrick in that number 2 machine as he's getting some momentum built up in the middle of 3 and 4. Jason, thank you for the follow, by the way, and welcome Mitchell Huff. 12 out of 50 for the Super so far. It's battle for the lead. Here comes Johnson. He's going to make his move. Big cut down off of turn number 2. It's Bradley Poonham in the 2-1-2, defending the slider line in the middle of 3 and 4. They'll go door to door. Can Josiah Johnson put the power down? No. 13 out of 50 as Poonham still hold on to the lead. Poonham in the 2-1-2 down to the backstretch, doing a really good job. Johnson just killed the backstretch wall, getting a little too close to it. It's going to hurt his car just a little bit as we're 14 out of 50 so far here tonight. Couple sliders, couple of bombs being thrown. Dalton McKinney going to be joining us for the first time, as that's going to be Ethan McCandless, as there's going to be a slide job there as well. How about Jefferson in the 57 starting to make up his way through the field after getting spun in turns 1 and 2. As Dalton thought about throwing the slider. Robert Hazley, thank you for the follow. Appreciate ya. 15 out of 50 as Ethan McCandless in the 8th spot. He'll be the 46 ride. It'll be Dalton McKinney. You've got the 33 of Tate Wog in the 10th spot, and Corey Jefferson in the 57J up 4 spots so far. Brandon Holmeyer in the number 6 ride. It'll be the one and only Sean Arnold in the number 20 machine. It'll go to Christopher Jaco. Meanwhile, the 19 of Austin Shaw. Slide job in turns 1 and 2 for the 14th spot as he went and put the whole right rear quarter panel in the wall. Christopher Jaco to the inside. They battled out for 14th. Samuel Mountain, the number 32. It'll be the number 4 of Weaver. And in the back of the field to be Cody Arnett in the number 1. 17 out of 50 for the Super Late Models here at Eldora Speedway, and it's all Bradley Poonham still out on the outside here tonight as that top is starting to slick off in 1 and 2. Johnson was up there getting a lot of speed. He's going to take a good dive in the middle of 3 and 4 as he closes up the gap on Bradley Poonham. 19 out of 50. We have Super Late Models at Volusia Speedway coming up next. Robert, thank you for the follow once again if I did not say so. And welcome, not but ugly to the channel. So far, we got 30 to go here at Eldora, and it's Bradley Poonham and some lap down traffic of Skylar Ramirez. That's Cody Arnett. Sorry, Philip, as he will disappear on my screen a little bit. Cody, blue and yellow, pick a lane and keep it throttled. So as Cody's going to be part of a lap down traffic so far, as the 212 of Bradley Putnam is still your leader as we got a race for the top three once again. Just about 29 to go for the Supers here at Eldora. Ring around the Rosie a little bit. Josiah Johnson might have got some damage on that car because here comes the 39 of Brennan. Cody Arnett had to get on the binders there after the slide job by the race leader. Caution flag. Caution flag for the 19 star. As Austin Shaw's going to get out the speedway, and I believe Austin Shaw, the 19M, might have got himself. Oh, he might have had a little help. Nah, he's up into the wall. He's up into the wall. I think Holtmeyer had nowhere to go. Clips him a little bit. Hits on the brake pedal, and Austin Shaw's going to wreck himself in his first yellow here tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, 23 out of 50. Can you guys believe this is iRacing? What do you guys think of the show so far tonight? Austin Shaw will be the first car tonight to get himself out of here as we're under yellow flag conditions for the first time. Sorry, there is no waiver rounds. The one car, by the way. No waiver rounds. No? All right. Well, Austin, I seen you out there racing your real-life car. Congratulations on getting some laps in your real-life car. I see you over there on the TikTok side of things. Good on you, man. You're looking pretty decent out there. I believe it's your first time in that car as well. Thanks for racing here today, man. Unfortunately, it ended in you wrecking, but we'll be good to go. Attention to pit area. Corey Jefferson and Brandon Holtmeyer. Double file going to be 1 to green this time by. Double file going to be 1 to green this time by, boys. Halfway to go, pretty much. Nope. Pretty much about halfway yet to go. Yeah, man, I'm glad you're having fun with it. What'd you think of the 110-pound lighter late model with 930 to 950 horsepower instead of the old 850? What'd you think? So, as we're ready to go, all right, guys, let's get a nice start here. Come on now. As Bradley Putnam and now Josiah Johnson, they're going to leave out of 3 and 4. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I'll show you. We got Super Late Models at Volusia for our final event tonight. As we have the tires cool down here a little bit, and Josiah Johnson going to lose the second spot. Here comes Josiah Johnson, the battle back there with Kyle Brennan. Brennan hard into the wall in 3 and 4, somehow holds it together. As it's all Kyle Brennan going to move to the second spot. Probably Putnam up and against the fence as well. It's kind of fun, isn't it? As Putnam's going to be your new leader, you're going to see cross flags this time by. As Bradley Putnam will be the leader here at Eldora. Let's see if it's going to go ring around the Rosie here a little bit as you got some battling going on in the mid-pack. Look out, everybody. That's Dalton McKinney, the number 46, the number 32 of Ethan McCannis. McCannis up against the fence. Here comes that Dalton McKinney to the inside. How about the McDingers, number 46? As they go door to door off of 3 and 4. Look out, we got our second yellow. Let me find it. Second yellow flag on the speedway, and I got a Christopher Jaco into the hot pits. We'll see if it's on him. He's got a ton of nose damage. Oh, they're 3 wide coming off of 2. Oh, baby. Okay. Jaco's going to get that run. Let's see. Oh, he's pretty sideways. Please catch the wall. Yep. Christopher Jaco's going to wreck himself and get off the speedway, and that's going to be our second yellow flag. Cool. It's kind of nice when they wreck themselves. Shaw. Oh, man. It's kind of nice. Kind of nice. Kind of nice. Alrighty, guys. So, caution flag is going to go to Christopher Jaco. Wrecked himself. Careful, leaders. There you go. You're good to go now. So that's going to be it, gentlemen. We'll be double filing these cars up. We'll go 1 to green this time around. We'll be double filing these cars up, gentlemen. This time by, we'll go 1 to green. So if you haven't guessed it by now, I'm the only admin in these races. I am the broadcaster and the announcer. Been doing this for almost 5 years on and off. My message to everybody, though, mental illness is a serious thing. If you guys are struggling in the world today, guys, girls, boys, whoever, seek help. Believe me, it's not worth it at the end. There's always people out here willing to happen, and 99% of the time it's usually free. So let's get ready to go. All right, 22, let's get them lined up, man. Let's stop revving the people. Let's go racing, you two. Come on now. 33 included. Let's go, boys. Double file going to be one to green this time around as the 212 of Bradley Putnam and the 39 of Kyle Brennan. Here we go for the Super Late Models. We're back underway. Here's where it's going to get interesting. Tires cooled off a little bit, and the 32 of Ethan. There's the 22 of Mitchell Stanley going to get into him as well. A lot of pushing and shoving going on in the middle of 3 and 4. Look out as the Super Late Models are 3 wide in the mid-pack of the field. Tires got a chance to cool down a little bit, and you can really see it's paying dividends to some of these cars with the lighter rear ends on them. They are spinning through. Absolutely, Jason. Absolutely. Funny story, I just went through it on my own attire, so it's a real thing. Just so you know, man, it's not a joke. You're right, Jason. $21 to go here for the Super Late Models, as it's going to be Jacob Cannon to the inside of the 33. Man, that 22 machine is way loose off the corners. Really sideways race is not the way to be. Mitchell Stanley in trouble, and Tate Wong's going to go around. Oh, man, finally, the slick is being slick again. Third caution on the speedway for Tate Wong as Mitchell Stanley was sideways and Tate hit the slick and it just spun him right out, and the 5's gonna get drilled in the right rear tire. Woohoo! Tate, you lost your whole nose piece and everything. You might want to get some repair work done to that car, just so you know. Looked like you lost it in the slick. Wow. I haven't seen that in a while on iRacing. Holy cow. Holy smokes. It looks like the slick is kind of slick again, don't you think? Alrighty, guys. We will double file and we'll go 1 to green next time by. We will double file and go 1 to green next time by. It looked like Tate Wong just spun out in the slick. I don't know if that had something to do with the cars or not, but that's what it looked like. So we will try this again as, that's crazy. We got just shy of 19 more laps to go. Our third yellow for the Super Late Models here tonight. Josiah Johnson trying to keep the tires warm as we're ready to go. Double file, 1 to green, boys. Double file, going to be 1 to green. So maybe the slick is going to be slick again after seeing that, especially off of turn number 4. So I don't know if you want to run the top or not. I don't know. Maybe if you can keep the power down to it of being 110 pounds lighter, I'm not for sure. But either way, Bradley Putnam in the 212 is still your leader. It'll be Kyle Brennan, Josiah Johnson, Nolan Patrick, Dalton McKinney, and Sean Arnold will be joining us as we're ready to go once again on the middle of 3 and 4. Here we go. Super Late Models are underway. 19 to go for the Super Late Models after our third yellow here tonight as everybody makes it through turns 1 and 2. I see Dylan Weaver all crossed up down to the back stretch. Looks like he's able to gather that car back together. Racing continues in the mid-pack. Oh, Nolan Patrick has said, beep, beep, get out the way to Dalton McKinney. And McKinney was doing a great save. As the number 20 is Sean Arnell joins us in that number 20 machine. You've got the number 88 of Jacob Cannon to the outside. 3 wide off of turn 3 and 4 as the Super Late Models are putting on one heck of a show. As we got more beating and banging, slipping and sliding going all over the speedway here in the back of the pack. 17 to go for the Super Late Models. And Bradley Putnam is your leader. And Jacob Cannon's going to wreck himself. Oh my goodness, Jacob Cannon with a big run to the outside, and he met Dalton McKinney's door right on the front stretch. That's the thing I warn people about all the time here of No Mirror Racing at SLR. You got the big run to the outside here trying to get it, and then all of a sudden, boom, meets the door panel, and shebang, both cars get involved down to the front stretch for our fourth yellow here tonight. That's that No Mirror Racing's finest right there. When you get that run on the outside, the guy on the inside may not know you're there, and then you guys You see the hole, you try to stick it in there, and that's what happened. Aye. It's all good, though. We still got 4 yellows out of this so far. The super late models, Bradley Poonham's been just absolutely fast so far here tonight, and we will let them guys get some repair work done on those race cars, but simply put, we'll call it racing and roll on with it. Sean Arnell made a lot of moves in that number 20 machine. He's up 12 spots from his starting position so far. You got Corey Jefferson, who got spun in heat race action. He moved himself up 9 spots, as Sean Arnell is so far your hard charger here tonight. Hunter Jordan, good to see you. You do not want to race these super late models, Hunter. They are nasty. Talon Jennings is called in tonight. Double file 1 to green this time by. We're doing better now, Hunter Jordan. I'm on medication. I got doctors all ready to go, lined up for me. Things like that. We're doing all right now. Sean Powers and company, double file 1 to green this time around, boys. Double file 1 to green this time around. If you can get out there, go. So it looks like Jacob Cannon's not going to be able to rejoin the field. Neither will Dalton McKinney. Will not make it out in time. Green flag is out. That'll be in for Dalton McKinney as we are back underway for the super late models. Oh. Bradley Poonham still out in front. Here comes Nolan Patrick in that number 2 machine. Corey Jefferson, the 57J as well. Here comes Jefferson on the inside for the 5th spot. Sorry, 4th spot. Corey Jefferson, that 57J, looked like he might have found something to the inside. As Nolan Patrick in the number 2 end. Here's the 93 of Josiah Johnson. Johnson in trouble. Here comes Nolan Patrick to the inside with 13 to go. Nolan Patrick going to try to get around Johnson. Johnson in the wall. That's going to make it easy for both of them. As Nolan Patrick and Corey Jefferson go 3 wide out of the 3 and 4. What a run for Corey Jefferson with a slide job, and Josiah Johnson gets one on his nose. What a save for Johnson. 12 to go, and the battle's going to be for the 3rd spot. Bradley Poonham still pulling away from Kyle Brennan as the 88 of Jacob Cannon is more lap down traffic on the inside of the speedway. Just run those laps there, Cannon. Don't try to pull it in. 10 to go for the super late models here tonight as Bradley Poonham just out in front as the battle for the 3rd spot continues. As Poonham in the 2-1-2 continues to drive away, he's right through the middle of 3 and 4. It goes up to the top out of 4 as we got 9 to go. Can Kyle Brennan catch up to Bradley Poonham? Last lap time is of a, let's look, as Poonham was running a 15.753, as here comes Kyle Brennan 2/10 quicker. This ain't over yet. Here comes the 39 up Kyle Brennan. 7 to go. 7 to go for the super duper late models, and Kyle Brennan's closing into Bradley Poonham for the final time through the middle of 3 and 4. Can Kyle Brennan pass them? Lap down traffic ahead of the 33 of Take Wog and the number 5B. That's going to be Sean Powers. As the battle for the race leads getting really good. Bradley Poonham still your leader. Here comes the 39 of Kyle Brennan. 5 to go this time by, and lap down traffic is going to be a problem. Fans, are you rooting for Brennan or are you rooting for Poonham? You guys, let me know in the chat. As Corey Jefferson's making some moves as well as he's catching up to the 2 end of Nolan Patrick. Lap down traffic involved. That's going to be Tate Wog in the 33. As Poonham just threw a slider to clear the lap down car with 4 to go. As Kyle Brennan forced to the inside of a turn 1 and 2. Maybe you found something. He had a good run off of 2 there. As Poonham continues to lead. As more lap down traffic of the 5B is Sean Powers. Powers, blue and yellow. Keep it throttled up. Good job. As Powers in the 5B, he's going to be on the inside. Here comes Kyle Brennan. Brennan the 39 on the outside. He will take a look at a 3 and 4 as Poonham's in the wall. Door to door to the line. 2 to go. Kyle Brennan kills the inside wall in turn 1 and 2. That might end the race for him right there. White flag in the air. Jacob Cannon to the inside as it's Bradley Poon to the outside in the wall one more time. Here comes Kyle Brennan once again. White flag. Poonam in the wall in turn 1 and 2. Here's Nolan Patrick as well. Checkered flag in the air and he gets moved out the way. Kyle Brennan wins it at Eldora Speedway.